hurt so bad. So apparently I was denied entrance into the US, and that's because my
Conversation around birthright citizenship is so intriguing to me because I've studied this historically, I've taught this in government classes, and its intended purpose was to protect African Americans and the children, the babies of African Americans from the status of slavery. And now we're talking about it because of non-citizens, because of illegal immigrants, because of undocumented immigrants. Since the court case that happened yesterday with Trump v. Casa, I feel like this conversation is really heating up. It is needed. This conversation is so needed. We truly need the Supreme Court to decide who this was truly intended for.
Yes, welcome back. I have two videos to show you. The first clip you saw, this lady was deported back to Nigeria simply because of her social media activities. Yes, and the other clip, according to this tweet, black woman says we are only talking about Trump and birthright citizenship because of illegal migrant taking advantage of the system. Yes, these are two videos I'm about to show you, extremely concerning. A lot of people don't realize what is going on. I usually don't talk about these kind of topics, but it is important. I show you what is going on. If you love what I'm doing here, please subscribe, share the video, and if possible, check if your notification is on.
I am on my way back to Nigeria. So I'm not one, right, to come out on social media and start to cry or talk about all my hurts as a business person, but this one hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. So apparently I was denied entrance into the US, and that's because my visa was a B1, B2 visa, which is tourism slash business meetings, right? So when I landed, I was detained for like 24 hours in their detention room, and when I was questioned, I told them that I was just only going to exhibit, but I didn't know any better because the US has all your data, your Instagram page, every single thing. So apparently my Instagram obviously says different because they even checked all my messages with my customers. You know, the customers have been telling that we're coming and they can pick up and, you know, all of that. Long story short, this is actually for my US ladies. God knows I tried. I really wanted you guys to see the face behind this brand. You know, the face that puts in all the work. I wanted you guys to not only experience my product, but experience the person behind the product. At this point, I'm not even thinking about all the money's lost because, I mean, I see like it's part of life.
Yeah, she is disappointed. She blundered off the whole thing. Yes. It is very okay for her to take up this B2 visa. If you look that on the website, it is clearly stated tourism. That is the essence of this and business meeting. Yeah. But when you go on this lady Instagram page, you will see something contrary. Yeah. She was actually doing advertisement on what she's going to do in the US, says, do business. And that B2 visa, it clearly states that you are not allowed to do business. Yes. So I saw that like a violation. And till now, she hasn't even realized what is happening. Yes, a lot of people make these mistakes every single day. I just decided to do this. This lady actually saw it also.
I saw the trending video of this lady that goes by the name Owings Hair by Nelly NG. I had to go on Instagram to go and check out her page because she was crying on the plane. She said she was being sent back to Nigeria. So she was going to the US and she was denied entry because of her social media posts, and they went through her text, her chats, and they saw that she was clearly coming to the US for the New York trade fair and the Houston, Texas, trade fair, which was contrary to what she told them. She didn't tell them she was coming to the US to transact or to do business and all of those things. So she was on the plane crying. She said she was detained for a couple of hours. Then eventually, they sent her back, to Nigeria. And I had to take my two left legs to her Instagram. All the flyers of her coming to Houston, Texas was posted on her page and all of those things. And some people in the comment section were saying that, oh, that was me. No, that is violation of your visa. When you have a B1, B2, B1, B2 visa clearly is a clear tourist visa. You are not allowed, you are not permitted to work with a tourist visa. It is violation of the visa that you have. Now she said they went through her social media. Things are changing. Things are changing now. I gave the updates that, the US government said they will scrutinize every applicant social media handle. I gave the updates a couple of days ago. Let this be a lesson for a lot of people. If you have B1, B2 visa, you are not allowed. There is a different category of visa that allows you work in the US. But for the B1, B2, you are saying, oh, I just want to come I am a tourist, I just want to come and see, I want to go for sightseeing, that is what B1, B2 visa is. So anybody will do and we say they no catch and not just luck, but that does not mean that is what it stands for. If you are planning to come to the US, you have a upcoming interview, or you are planning, or they even granted your visa already, you are coming in, you have to be mindful of what you post, most especially students. Be mindful of what you post on your social media. Now the current administration, they are so particular about people's business on social media. So you have to be very careful. So the lady was crying that all the money she has spent, because they saw all the chats where she was telling customers where to pick up their items, people that already booked, goods that she was planning to deliver to and everything. Now she's begging people to sharply support her just to make up the money that she spent.
I've studied this historically, I've taught this in government classes, and its intended purpose was to protect African Americans and the children, the babies of African Americans from the status of slavery. And now we're talking about it.
Yes, going into the second video, I don't know if you've seen this. Recently, a lot of black people are reacting to this latest decision from the Supreme Court allowing Trump administration to, ban this issue of birth citizenship. It has triggered a lot of people. Recently, this lady actually said something.
Conversation around birthright citizenship is so intriguing to me because I've studied this historically, I've taught this in government classes, and its intended purpose was to protect African Americans and the children, the babies of African Americans from the status of slavery. And now we're talking about it because of non-citizens, because of illegal immigrants, because of undocumented immigrants. Since the court case that happened yesterday with Trump v. Casa, I feel like this conversation is really heating up. It is needed. This conversation is so needed. We truly need the Supreme Court to decide who this was truly intended for. 14th Amendment's original intent was to protect formerly enslaved African Americans, to protect their children, granting them citizenship. And today we see the context of the 14th Amendment being stretched way beyond its initial context. Seen under the Biden administration, they failed miserably at protecting our borders, allowing illegal immigration to persist, crossing ports of entry, overstaying their visas. And we see that some of these illegal immigrants are having children. And in a lot of cases, these illegal immigrants who are having children in the United States are able to benefit off of government assistance. Obviously, we see that the 14th Amendment is being exploited because there's this collision of illegal activity reaping the benefits from our Constitution that was meant to protect us. And this is what we're going to see the Supreme Court decide in months to come. Does the 14th Amendment guarantee legal citizenship to children of parents with illegal status.
Yes, those that don't just float in illegally, they come in on a visa where they are 8 months pregnant and have the baby. Like everything else the Democrat do is a scam. Yes, that has been something that I noticed. Yeah, I know a lot of people that did this. Yeah, they are pregnant. They just get up a tourist visa, to visit. You know, before you notice it, they have given birth. And the child takes up citizenship. It has happened for years. The Trump administration taking up this decision, it is because they realized that this was actually exploiting the system. If you notice what I put out on this platform, I always like to face the truth the way it is. I don't like to blink. I don't really care about skin color reasons. I say what I want to say on my videos. I don't care. It has been happening for a very long time. Now, it's coming to an end. I'll be doing a follow up on some of these issues. If you see clips after my videos, that is for the YouTube algorithm. I just wanted you to see exactly what was going on. Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my videos.
Who's not involved in this case.
People line up for my advice.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize?
Just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult.
There's something wrong with this person, and actually found a way.
What did you make of Donald Trump's
100?
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their amplification.
This is not going to end.
Self-defense. There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one.
Because she's fearful of what might happen.
And then the
Registration Act is
talking about this man, Kilmer.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very.
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't
cause me some issues for sure. So